What is blockchain? No, it's not the same thing as Bitcoin, but before we begin, let's go back to basic and understand the root cause of it all. Hello fellow Kryptonians, my name is Rida and welcome to Ridaverse. In this video, I'm going to tell you what is blockchain in human language. On this planet, we withdraw and deposit the money through a middleman, aka the bank. We'll take care of every transaction and everything you do with your money, which means they can take the full control of the system as well as your own data. This system called centralized. The question is, how much can you trust the bank? Is it actually safe? Can we verify it? What will they do with our money? Will they not gonna cheat on us? When humans have so many questions and doubt, it leads to revolution. They want transparency. They want the system that everyone can verify, which means all the users is equal partners. We share the same power and no one is the boss here. This is a definition of decentralization. And this system has the full open account book that everyone can see all the transactions, what time and how much. You can access it 24/7, 365 days a year. And this system called public ledger. Being transparent means every time human make a transaction, the system will update and everyone will get a copy of it. Humans from all over the world will volunteer to audit whether this transaction is legit or not. This is why the system is very strong and fully transparent with the trust and power of people. Again, you might ask, what if someone want to change the information? Well, it is almost impossible because the transaction is not verified by a centralized authority. Instead, they're verified by the power of people. Anybody can hook up their computer to the Bitcoin system and verify the transaction of the fund. Each device that's connected to a system is called a node, and every day they have 1,000 of independent nodes help to operate the system. For the network to be hacked, the hacker has to take control at least 51% of the node on the ledger at the same time. The idea behind decentralized on blockchain is very simple. The more users we have, the safer and transparency it becomes. Next, let's move on to how blockchain works. On the blockchain, they have two types of people, user and miner. Regular users do a transaction like withdraw, transfer, and every time they do a transaction, they have to pay the fee on blockchain. At the same time, another group of people, aka the miner, will voluntarily audit the transaction. All transaction information collect together as a group, also known as block. Each block encrypted with the hash code along with the hash code of the block before it, as well as the previously mentioned timestamp. Miner use their own computer to try to randomly generate the hash code to match and verify the transaction. The more powerful your computer is, the faster you can resolve the equation. That's why at one point, the GPU is in high demand and is getting so expensive because you need either a GPU or an ASIC to set up a miner rig. The first miner who discovered the solution of this complex hashing puzzle will be rewarded in the fee of Bitcoin or any other currency they mine. This process in order to verify this transaction, also known as proof of work. Once confirmed to be a legitimate transaction, these blocks then chain to be a line of transaction history that are permanent and viewable for everyone. Blockchain can solve the issue of security and trust in so many ways, as the new block always stored linearly and chronically, and always added to the end of the blockchain. After the block have been added to the end of the blockchain, it is very hard to go back and alter the system because it carries so many information. Also, with the power of the people, the user will be free from the middleman and the miner will be rewarded by helping. Now you already know why blockchain is a reliable way of storing financial transaction. But blockchain can be so much more because they can store any type of data as well. In fact, some companies already incorporate this blockchain system. For example, IBM, Walmart, and Pfizer. Hospital and healthcare provider can leverage blockchain technology to secure their patient medical record. When a medical record is generated and signed, it can be written on the blockchain. It provides patients with a proof of confidence that the information will not be altered. Also, the hospital can transfer all the information between their branch securely and accurately. But there is always two sides of every story. Let me show you the pro and con of blockchain. As you see, the pro is immutability and transparency, lower transactional costs, secure, private, and efficient, alternative way to secure personal information. And the con is uncertain regulation, large energy consumption, slow transaction when network experience peak traffic. So now you already know the pro and con of blockchain, but you might wonder, where is it stored? Decentralization are the core of the blockchain, which means they no need for centralized authority or server to store information. Instead, all data is stored among peers who use the blockchain. And this system, as I mentioned before, is called node. There are two types of node, full node and lightweight node. The miner responsible as the full node, where they record every transaction since the beginning, while the lightweight node is the regular user who only store transactions of their own. But if the lightweight node need information from the full node, all they have to do is pull the information from it. Approximately, there are 10,279 nodes running on blockchain daily, and all the data stored in the computer system all across the network. And the only way to restore the system is you have to destroy every single node on Earth at the same time. Now, I hope you will understand the basic information of blockchain and why blockchain technology will play the big role in the future. If you like this video, you will love this video as well, where I explain what is NFT in human language. And remember, blockchain technology is the future, and the future is now. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Cheers!